Yeah, I just realized that. I just looked over there. While that intro was going, I just realized there was a bunch of dust on here that I had to quickly, and I guess. Anyway, welcome to episode 58 of An Evening with 112. Uh, don't worry about the title. I just felt like that fit the thumbnail for this week's episode. But yes, welcome to the shit show of Monday nights. The train wreck to start your week. Miss Virgo and GB will be on here shortly. And then we will get into talking about whatever usual toy news is up. We'll talk about if we had any pickups or anything like that. But while I'm doing that, I kept I kept meaning to plug this for several weeks now, and I forgot about it until the very end of the stream, but I'm going to make sure I talk about it now. So if you see, there is a little hashtag now below my name here, and this was something that I saw Highly Posable did, and I thought it'd be cool. Obviously, you know, they have kind of the same amount of audience as I do, but kind of not at the same time. But yes, so from next week onward, we will be taking a little bit of the stream to go through and showcase everyone's photography. So if you do figure photography or you're interested in participating, that is the hashtag to use down there. This one wasn't used. There was nothing already attached to it originally. So if you would like your photos to be featured, go ahead and use that hashtag the next time you post. And we will feature your, not only feature your picture, but we will talk about it. Yeah, it won't be like critiquing or anything like that. It'll just be like, as if we were casually looking at art in an art gallery or something like that, and seeing everyone's unique style when it comes to taking pictures. So there's that. And I also want to thank everyone who stopped by the past couple of days to watch my 2 streams that I did for Toxic Commando, which came out on Thursday. Been anticipating this game for about 2 years now, and really fun game. Very simple, but very fun. I think all but one of my matches, I had some really cool people in. Everyone stuck as a team. We followed the objectives, the side objectives, and helped each other out. There was only one occasion, I think that was last night, that I got stuck with some dickheads in a match that, were playing on a higher difficulty than their level said to. So, and kept fucking leaving people and stuff like that. So, funny thing about that. First of all, let's get into the chat here. Menjoza is here. What's going on, Menjoza? Crayon is here. And Menjoza said, when asked, John Carpenter said his involvement in that game was cashing the check. That is a typical response for John Carpenter. However, I believe John Carpenter did do the score for the game. He did do the score for the music in the game and Gunship, which is another very underrated music group that does a lot of synthwave and dark synthwave kind of electronic music, which if you're into synthwave and dark synthwave music and you like John Carpenter, that's also someone I recommend checking out. Kavinsky is another one. Pure Burrito, Carpenter Brew is another one. The Midnight is also another artist I recommend. What was the other one? I think Time Cop 1984 is also another one that's really good. I can name a lot of synthwave artists. I've just been like, that's usually my shit whenever I go to take pictures of something or I'm working on a review. I always have synthwave, dark synthwave, 80s synthwave, some type of synthwave is going on in my headphones when I'm editing this, or editing videos or working on photography for videos. So, but yeah, he always says that, but he's a huge video game fan, and he unveiled that he was working on this whenever he was down here for Texas Frightmare Weekend. I think I have a picture. I have a picture somewhere on here. I know it's out there. I have the actual physical picture that I did with John Carpenter. But yeah, so Gunship did the songs, like the actual songs, not the scoring or anything like that. But Gunship did do the soundtrack. They did a couple of songs on there, and they also did the main song, which is really cool. I recommend you listen to it. It's pretty good. But yeah, overall the game is really fun. A lot of people were like very like negative towards it. Like they just wanted to see this fucking thing fail. Like they just shit talked this game and were like, it's never coming out. It looks like shit, yada yada yada. And yet people are playing it. People are having fun. And you know, there's people that do like gaming content on YouTube that are covering it and say it's really good. I think people were giving it like an 8.5 out of 10 for right now, like for not even counting what they have planned in the future for this game. So yeah, it's fun. I mean, the pew pew play is really good. The little skill tree for each class, which gives you different abilities. The vehicles are cool because each vehicle has its own ability. Even if you beat the campaign, which I think it took me like 5 hours to beat, if you go back and replay the missions, they have different objectives for each one, so the replayability is there. And I think within like the next couple of months, we should have a new map, a new enemy, like 6 new pew pews in the game. So it's is it jetpack cool? I would say it's jetpack cool. Some of the enemies are very unique, and also scary at the same time. So, but yeah, it's fun. I've played with some people that were in the Discord, We played on launch day for a couple hours, and everyone was really chill, and we added each other as friends in the game. So whenever we see each other on the game, we play. Um, and yeah, it's fun. I really like it. And yeah, if you want if you're one of those type of people like myself that you want a nice game where you put a lot of grinding and stuff like that to unlock stuff, it's one of those games. I think it's fun. Uh and Yeah, like I said, they already have the roadmap laid out. It's by the same people that did Space Marines 2. They also did World War Z. They did that game. They're working on that John Wick game that's coming out in the future, which is cool. So they do a lot of different games. So with a lot of different genres and stuff like that. I don't think a lot of people realize how like big Saber Interactive is. I think they just kind of see it as one of the little guys because it's not Activision, it's not EA, it's not Ubisoft. It's not like it's not Bethesda, it's not a big studio, but yeah, it's good. You can tell that they tried, and um they're listening to people. So anyone that's had feedback on what they like and don't like about the game so far, they've taken into consideration. They just announced they're rolling out a little patch to fix some issues people were having with the game. So yeah, these people, like, I like giving my money to a studio that genuinely gives a shit about their players. You know what I mean? It's what Bungie used to be with Halo. Like, they used to listen to their player base, and then they did Destiny, and then I think altogether, if you wanted all of the DLC and stuff like that, it was like $400. And the Destiny 2 came out. And you know, with Fallout, they used to listen to us. Now they don't really. But did you tell them you get them all involved into the game, then bail on them? I'm out here in the wasteland by myself, like Snake Plissken or Mad Max or the Jabba Baba. No, I didn't. Menjoza, you'll be okay out there in the wasteland. You'll be okay. You'll be okay. But yeah, I think right now this is probably one of the most important times when it comes to gaming, because some companies have had some very interesting moves that they've made recently towards their consumers and their player base that's not really the best. For example, just recently, last week, Epic Games announced that they are going to lower the cost for the battle pass in the future for Fortnite from, I think, 1,000 to 800 V-Bucks. And I think 1,000 V-Bucks is like $9, I think. However, they are also fucking their player base over because they are also deducting how much you get back from the battle pass with V-Bucks. And they are also upping the cost of their currency, their in-game currency, and giving you less. Which is not good. So usually a cheap skin in there is like sometimes 800, but usually just if you want a skin just by itself, it's usually like 1,000. But now you can't buy exactly 1,000 V-Bucks anymore. You have to, or if you want the bundle, you have to buy either like 2 of the 800 V-Bucks, which is like $17, give or take, not counting tax. Or you buy the 2000. So they're fucking with the amount of numbers with how much you can buy now. Which I don't like, because when I first started, V-Bucks I think were like $8. I think it was like $8 for 1,000 V-Bucks. For I think like 2,400, it was like exactly $20. And then I think it was like 30, and then maybe like 80 if you wanted like the 5,000 or something like that, which was 4 years ago to be exact. 4 years ago. So yeah, I'm seeing that with the crew, the benefit of you doing the Fortnite crew for the month was that, you paid, I think it was like $10 a month, and you got an exclusive skin that they gave you for doing the crew. You got 1,000 V-Bucks, and you got the passes for free for that month. So like it was a good deal, and then they upped the price on that, and then now they're giving you less V-Bucks in that. So I'm looking at this all together, and I'm like, you're just deterring me from even wanting to play Fortnite anymore, because they do these cool collaborations of shit that either it's from a game that I've played, or a movie that I like, or a show that I like, or something that I like, something related that I like, that I'm like, okay, that's pretty cool. The fact that I can run around as so and so, there's my money. And now it's just like you're killing the fun with the game, and it kind of sucks, because I used to praise Fortnite because it was like, wow, these guys are different, and now it's just very upsetting. So now, I bought my one game for the year, and I gave my money to Toxic Commando, and I feel like I got my money's worth. You know what I mean? Off the rip. I bought the Blood Edition, and I got my pre-order in, and so it gave me the extra shit, which is cool. But right off the bat, if you want to unlock skins for the guns, for the pew-pews that you use in the game, or the weapons that you use in the game, you unlock the currency. The currency is in the game. You just collect it. You find it around the map, you collect it, and once you have enough added up, you just go in there and boom. Now you have a new color for your weapons. It's dope. I love it. And if they stick to that, then I have no real issues for that. I don't know how much that season pass was. I think it might have been like $10. And that gets you the first 2 DLCs for the year. So that covers for the summer and for the fall. So that's whatever cosmetics between now and like the rest of the year. All the new weapons you can use, the new map, the new enemies, whatever else they have going on, So I like it. I think people need to just, like, people that don't like the game, just stay in your own fucking lane, man. Don't try to ruin shit for people. Like, if it's not your game, it's not your game. That's cool. There's other games out there, So, like, just stay in your lane. Just don't shit on stuff that people like. I like it because it feels like old school Left 4 Dead. It's dope. I like it. So, yeah. That's all I'm going to say about that. GB and Miss Virgo are not in here yet, so I thought that would kill me enough time, but it didn't. So we're gonna we'll jump into it. We'll just jump right into it. I haven't really kept up with anything that's been going on recently in terms of the thing. Oh, you know what? As a matter of fact, so while before I even set this up, JB, what's going on? Before I even set this up, so update on the Revoltech Harley thing. So I reached out to them. Regarding the paint defect, and I get a response, and the response is that according to them, paint imperfections, paint defects, paint imperfections from the factory does not count as figure defects. That doesn't count as figure defects, even though technically, I'm in the right as a customer, because what I see in the picture is what I expect when I open the box to be spotless. There should be no paint slop or anything like that, considering how much I paid for the fucking customs, the shipping, the tax, the duties, all that, plus what I paid in full for the figure when the pre-order was up. That shit is unacceptable. So I get that's from Kyoto, but for you to be like, that doesn't count as a defect, that's bullshit. So I kindly told them to go fuck themselves. I told them, cancel my ticket. I'm not doing business with you anymore. So I politely told them to go fuck themselves. So for anyone that's considering buying from Hobby Genki, look elsewhere, because they don't give a shit about you. They don't care. They don't care. If they can't care enough to count paint imperfections and stuff like that as what's it called, as quality control issues, then they don't deserve your money. So I would recommend you go elsewhere to get your figures. So I was able to fix it myself. Like I said, shout out to Toy Gains, because he helped. I was able to get the correct paint. I just realized it's not there. It's probably up there on my shelf. But I did match the paint. I got it fixed. You can't even tell anymore. So I'm glad that I could fix an issue that shouldn't have even happened in the first place. But but I will be doing business elsewhere, so it's fine. I had to take a seat. I had to take a seat. It's funny. But yeah, so yeah, I told them they could kindly fuck off. And yeah, for them to treat their customers like that, just kind of be like, that doesn't count as a paint imperfection, is bullshit. And I know exactly how that would have went too. Kyoto would have went back, and their response would have been, they couldn't do anything about it, because that's what happened with my very first Revoltech Harley that I bought. She had a paint imperfection on the wheel of her rollerblades. And I had like no way of getting in contact with them, because I bought that figure off Amazon Japan. So there was like no way of me replacing that or even getting in contact with them. So, oh well. But yeah, so it's fine. I fixed it. We're good. The review is still in the works. So stay tuned for that. Now, speaking of Revoltech, we have the Metal Gear Solid Snake Eater Snake. I'm not too familiar with Metal Gear Solid in terms of the storyline or what this particular game covers in terms of the story. But as a Snake figure, this looks fucking dope. I love the colors. Like there's a mix of like matte black, kind of this glossy black, a little bit of gray in there, this orange or like blood orange or tiger orange here. And like the kind of army green. I really like the way this figure looks. So yeah, he's got his pew pew with the silencer on it, the suppressor. He's got the knife up here. He's got the knife up here on his harness. He's got a knife down there on the boot. Printing on the face looks good too. He's got that little his little comms, his little ear there. He's got the little frog, just fucking hilarious. And he can actually kind of sit prone, which is cool. That's also awesome that he comes with the fucking the little alert thing. And he comes with a box that he can also hide under, which is cool. So these are all of his accessories there, so you can take the knife out. There is 2 different versions of, well, his secondary weapon, one with the suppressor, one without, and then his primary, which is cool, his little binoculars. The holster is different hands. This little frog, which I don't know what the attachment to that is, the box. And then, of course, with every Revoltech, there is going to be a pre-order exclusive. This is their incentive to get you to pre-order within the certain time frame. So for this figure, it's going to be the Snake with the eye patch. This is a head sculpt. This isn't a faceplate or anything like that they've previously been doing. Like with the Harley that I just got, she came with an extra faceplate if you pre-ordered within a certain time. All the Street Fighter figures for Revoltech have done the same. I think this is a really good figure, man. I really do think this is worth it. I don't know what the full price of the figure is. I don't know what you have to put down for the pre-order. But it looks good. The beard looks good, paint and stuff like that. So I like the eye patch version of Snake. I think that's because that's more, to me, that's the more memorable Snake. That's the Snake that I know is with the eye patch. And not so much him with both of his eyes. But yeah, so looks cool. I like the way that this looks. SCS dog, what's going on? Aloha. So yeah, nothing on Boss or Ocelot yet. But if they do anything, I will happily talk about it. And then Capcom finally showed some fucking figures. Thank God. We thought that I thought that poor Morrigan and Lilith were trapped in production hell. But the Morrigan, it looks like they fixed her proportions, so she looks better. She looks a lot better. That Chun-Li still looks fucked up to me. I don't really like the way that looks. The Balrog looks good too, but I already have the pre-order for the Jada one, so I'm just gonna finish off the Jada stuff. The Morrigan looks dope. I'm in for Darkstalkers, but like Street Fighter, I don't really, unless it's Armika. Armika I'll get because I don't know if Jada will do Armika. But yeah, that Chun-Li just something looks fucked up on it. I think it's her shoulder. It's either her shoulders or her head's too small. Something about this figure just looks like it just doesn't look right. So I don't know. But yeah, so that was Storm Collectibles. Marvel Legends, the Professor Hulk went up with his bunny slippers. So he's got his gigantic bunny slippers, his hose there so you can water the garden, some extra hands, his John Lennon glasses, and an extra head sculpt. And then there is the box. And I also love that this Hulk on this box is not even the fucking Hulk that's in the box. So, yeah, I'm sure Frank is excited about that. And then 52 Toys showed this figure. I don't know what he's from, but he looks really cool. I like the hat. The swords are cool. I don't particularly know if he's from anything like an anime or something like that. I do like that you could wrap up all of his weapons in this cloth. This cloth that he could carry on his back, which is cool. And this is all, well, this is soft goods. So that's cool. Some cloth soft goods. I just don't know what he's exactly from. But I'm sure he's from something. Oh, okay, Blaze of the Guardians. That is kind of funny that they put. I thought that was Ninja Scroll. I think that is Ninja Scroll. But that's what I thought. I thought maybe this was from Ninja Scroll, but probably not. And then finally, we are getting Thea and Bud from Predator Badlands. So Deck already went up for pre-order months ago. And then we have Thea, who is missing half her leg. Well, is missing her legs, and Bud. I did actually watch this finally, Predator Badlands, last week. Really liked it. Really liked it. So I will be picking up Thea, Bud, and I will keep my pre-order for Deck, and I will get the Allfather, even though he was a dickish character in the movie, but his design is too cool. So his pre-order stays. And then this is Meditoys. This is, I can only imagine this is Leonidas. Kind of looks like Frank a little bit. That looks like Frank. And there's Frank going Commando Frank. That's Commando Frank. And then this is all of his accessories that he comes with. He seems to be very articulated, which is cool. But it's nice that we're getting a Leonidas figure that is very articulated. Can't complain about that. This is also something I saw too that was popping up. SH Figuarts at Ross for $19.99. And GB and Virgo are not in here. But if they can hear me, if you see this Anya for $20, I need a message immediately because I need this Anya. I need this Anya, especially for $20 because I'm trying to get the whole family. Because as you know, every December, Tony always, aka Legend Series, always has a Yule log. And I have a plan for this year's Yule log entry for that. and it does involve the forgers. So I'm gonna need somebody. I'm gonna need somebody to keep an eye out for this Anya because I need this. Anything else? I don't know, like Bleach and stuff like that. No idea, but the Anya I definitely need for sure for $20. We talked about these last week, but these were the Fury Toys Tigers that had the armor and stuff like that. I believe they have. Yeah, this is it. Yeah, the one that had the white tiger. This is the one I want. So we have a price finally. So $79 for just the base body, and then 92 if you want it with the armor pieces. So I just want the white tiger. If I am to get one, I would get the white tiger because I just think that's a cooler design than the regular one. That's just me. And then Storm Collectibles showed their Street Fighter 6 M Bison and his horse. People were confused as to why he has a horse. Well, he has the horse because that's part of his, like, the intro cutscene. Whenever you pick his character, like before you start a match in Street Fighter, they have those like kind of opening cutscenes. He's riding a horse. So it's like his intro and his outro cutscene is him riding this horse. And yeah, it's cool. You can see like he's got like this shit on his boots. He's got like a brace on his knee or something like that. He's wearing like the Shadowloo outfit, but you can see he's just got the pants because I guess the rest of it is like all tattered. He's wearing this shit that's tattered. His face is all scarred and fucked up. His hair is all long. He's got like belts and shit on his arms. So this is his cape. Oh shit! I just realized that's his Shadowloo cape. So he's wearing it as like a cloak. And the horse actually has the Shadowloo thing too, little logo. But yeah, I think this is his new body. His new body that's with the psycho power, I believe. But yeah, and then I think like the scarring and stuff like that on his body. I can't even see it right here. I think that's like the psycho power coming through. Oh no, that might be the cloak. Is that the cloak or is that might actually be on the torso? I think it's on the torso. Yeah, it's on the torso. So yeah, that could be that. Could be what that is, I think. I don't know. I haven't kept up with Street Fighter lore, but from when they announced M Bison was one of the characters they added to Street Fighter 6, I do remember him having that horse. And then Warhammer stuff. This is all Elite Edition. At least these two are. And then Return to Superman. Superman versus Mongol 2-pack. So we have the Superman. He's got a belt or something like that. I don't know why he's got like ammo pouches around him, but I'm sure GB will explain that. We have a Freddie Freeman from Shazam. He's got a derpy ass face though, so I don't know if that's accurate. And then finally, we get a Black Canary. Crazy how he waited until the end of the line to give us a Black Canary. Awesome. So that's great. That's just it's wonderful. Oh, you know what? We can't talk about that yet because Alpha Red's not here. So somebody tell Alpha Red that there's one new TF to look at this week, and he's not even here to see it. 610, what's going on? We just covered some relatively new figure news. Nothing too interesting though. And then earlier before that, I was talking about my new game that I have. The new game that has consumed my time after work recently. For the past 4 days after work, it's consumed me. To the point where I was falling asleep during the game because I was sitting in the vehicle and somebody was driving because I don't trust myself to drive in that game. I'm not used to the driving mechanics yet in the game. So I'm just sitting in the passenger seat, and I'm just like nodding off. And whenever whenever I play, I have my headphones turned up to the volume. So whenever the fucking vehicle hits like a bump or something, it woke me up. So I was like halfway asleep fighting supernatural zombies while falling asleep during the mission. We got it done though. We got it done. But yeah, I did fall asleep during that. Well, anyway, if Alpha Red comes in the chat, then we'll come back to that TF there because I'm sure he'll have something to talk about with that. Oh, see, there was actually a new. There was a vigilante here, so a cowboy guy. I don't know anything about the character, but it's a cowboy guy. I guess this is a Kickstarter or something like that. Wandering Planetoids, Chalk. I don't know. Kind of looks like Pop Blender in a suit. And then what else do we have? Some Playmates turtles. I'm sure somebody should tell Woody about that. I don't know if Woody has that or not. That Patlabor is cool. It's not $100 cool, but it's cool. I think these are in stock. So if anyone wants John Cena as Guile, Bianca Belair as Cammy, or Batista as Sagat, you can order them, I think. And then for Fumbling, they got 20% off select Hot Toys. So, I'm sure Fumbling Through the Galaxy is already taking advantage of that. And then the Ninja Gaiden Hayabusa went up for pre-order as well. We did talk about the Solid Snake, and then this is new. So I don't know if Gonzo pops in later, I will make sure to mention this to him because he also buys these little teeny tinies things as I buy them as well because they do come with cool accessories. Like I got the cinema one that came with these popcorn buckets that are 1/12 scale. But sometimes you have stuff that's more 1/6 scale, which is fine for me. I put it in a bag and I put it aside, and the next time I see my niece, I'll give her stuff for Barbies. So it works out both ways. I get stuff for my figures, and she gets stuff for her Barbie dolls, so it's fine. But this is cool. Um, I don't know what the hell this is though. I don't know if that's supposed to be a lunchbox or I can't imagine it is because there's seats in there, but some of this stuff might work, like the pizza box. That I don't know about the boom box. The boom box might be too big. Um, oh, they finally showed up. They showed up. They're here. They're here. It's the Cobra Wolf, y'all. It's the Cobra Wolf.
You damn right.
Hey, honey.
Is here.
Hey.
There's
Hi.
5 of us on that hill now.
Cobra Wolf.
Yeah, it's just 5 though. Hey, hey, man, I think the bus there, I think it's to put all the stuff in it, man. All the little accessories that came with it. I think it's to shove it into that.
Oh.
That
Well,
wouldn't
if
look
I
like
see it, I'm chucking it in the garbage. I just want the little accessories. That's all I want. These things are only like $5 too, but they're good. Woody, Gonzo, I think Tony, myself, and a lot of other people. We go to, if we see these at Five Below, we get them and we just part out what works and what doesn't. Because these do work for figures. They do scale. It's just some of the stuff you have to test out. But yeah, I don't understand how the hell all that fits in that little ass van, but it's if I see it in person, I'll consider it. But also, who is this vigilante guy?
Yeah, that's man, he's an old west superhero, man. He doesn't work in our time. He just doesn't work in our time.
So this is like a deep cut character then?
No, he's been around, but see, the thing is they never show his face, man. He's always got that mask on, man, that hood. He pulls it over his face.
Is it to hide the ass chin that he's got there?
Yeah. I'm surprised because I never really knew what he looked like. I mean, I never read his comics and stuff like that. I just know who he is.
Well, shout out to McFarlane for giving away the secret.
Yeah, that's I don't even know if he has any superpowers, man. He's from back in the day though, man. He used to ride a horse.
So is he in the same thing as Jonah Hex, or is that
Yeah,
too
he could
separate?
be around the same, in kind of sort of in that same world, universe, kind of sort of. But I will say this: I have seen him in like a couple of episodes of Justice League Unlimited. He was in a couple of episodes. So even though he's a Silver Age comic guy, they've tried to move him up to current time, but it just doesn't work out. It doesn't work out.
So I guess for the final ish waves of multiverse, we have Vigilante. We got this derpy ass Freddie Freeman, Shazam.
Don't know why. I don't get it. Why they did
Black Canary.
Yeah. Which I think they've done her before.
No, they haven't.
They haven't?
No, this is her. I think you're thinking of Zatanna because of the fishnets.
Come on, baby.
But those actually can't.
And I think
I can't tell if those are actual. Oh no, they're not. Okay, I thought those were actual. I don't know. I can't tell if that's actual fishnet stockings or if they.
Man, they didn't put no real stockings on her. That actually is probably sculpted in.
And then something you're familiar with, the Mongol Superman.
Mongol and Superman. You're familiar with Marvel's side of the house, right?
Yes.
He's Mongol's like Mojo. Kind of, sort of.
So did he at least get this somewhat accurate?
Yeah, I mean, Mongrel, they got it right, man. His outfit's the right color. He looks like that. Yeah, depending on which comic you read, he could be bigger, he could be smaller. But he's normally, when I see him, he's way bigger than Superman. He's like Thanos size.
It's kind of hard to tell because of the way this is. They probably didn't get this.
Oh yeah, he is taller than. I've seen him side by side. He's a little bit taller than Supes, but I mean, he runs War World, man. He runs a planet, and the entire planet is War World, man. And he puts people. I mean, it's just like big arenas. And he puts his gladiators, whoever he picks up, and he puts them in there, and they fight each other. But it's like multiple fight. I mean, it's just think of a whole planet having one continuous gladiator game going on, like all the time.
So how much do you think he's gonna charge for this?
That's a 2-pack, man. He's gonna fucking want like 70 or something for that shit. 60 or 70.
Will it be a Rosscon?
Fuck yeah, man. I don't know for sure, but with 2-packs, man, because not everybody's going to be on board with Supes. I know Supes has got his fans, but they've done a black suit Superman. What up, Frank?
Frank is here. Frank, did you get your Professor Hulk pre-ordered with his giant pink Christmas
tree? 610.
Hey, everybody.
SCS. Justin Booth. Crayon Slayer.
I guess we'll wait and see for
definitely
pre-order. So pre-order is this Thursday. So I guess we'll see.
The rumor has it that tomorrow, man, St. Patty's Day, Joes are going to pre-order, man. Like at noon or 1 or some shit like that. Yeah, that is the rumor.
His Professor Hulk is on pre-order. I do find it hilarious though. I don't know if
you can roll the dice with Frank, man. If it comes down to a Hulk, he's probably getting it.
I don't know if there's a picture on here.
But
yeah, here it is. I do find it hilarious that they couldn't be bothered to actually put the correct Hulk on here, and it's just this generic ass Hulk right here instead of putting something that says Professor Hulk something, some picture of him like this on the front.
They're going for a little nostalgia box, man.
If Frank is sold, they got him for $46.99.
I would question if he ordered more than one.
What, for customizing?
Oh, absolutely, man. Are you kidding me? Frank likes to put that Maestro head on everything. It's like what's that? Jack's? What's the Red Hot? Frank's Red Hot. Frank is like Frank's Red Hot.
Oh, see, look at Frank said no rumors, facts, and he ordered just one. He behaved himself. He ordered just one. And look at that, Super 7.
Oh.
In clearance, baby, at Target.
Yeah, Super 7's been clearance at Target. If you go to Big Bad Toy Store, man, they got some hellified clearance on Super 7 Joes and some other ones, man. They're like the first wave of Super 7 Joes, you can get all of them for like $66.
And they'll go even lower, and they'll end up at Ross.
So hell, I ain't gonna lie. The whole wave at $66 for Super 7 Ultimates. You're beating Ross. They're beating Ross with that. Because Ross is going to charge you 20 for a Super 7.
Now this goes up for pre-order on Wednesday. I have Deck on pre-order. I finally watched the movie and I liked it for what it was.
I digged it, man. I was like, okay.
Now hopefully they give us a version of her with the legs or a pair of legs to go with her.
Well, do they have a layout of what all is in the package or no?
Oh, there you go.
Let's see. We got heads. We
So
got
you
a gun.
So, no legs. I guess you gotta wait for her ultimate.
Is this
to come
NECA?
out. Yeah.
Oh, NECA's good, man. It might. Ooh, I would love to see that package way up close, man. Because they sometimes will put stuff behind. They'll have like 2 trays of stuff sometimes. Sometimes.
Well, this picture was from Toy Fair. So we already know that they're making Deck and his brother. They're making the Allfather, and he's getting made with Bud, which is this little alien down here. If you haven't seen the movie,
He's a tough little son of a bitch, alien boy. I tell you that.
so yeah, I'm curious to see how far they go with this, and in terms of how many versions of Deck that they do, and if they give us a version of her with the legs.
Yeah.
But now I feel like I need 2 decks, one to put her on his back, and then one to just keep regular with one of the weapons that he used in the movie. And then we have the Amazon crew, the Amazon Cobra crew.
Right.
And the crate is Woody's classified pre-orders getting ready to ship to his house. They're gonna just airdrop it
right
on his doorstep. So it seems like mixed reception for people with this, because there is quite a bit of reuse with the Saw Viper with his weapon on the right.
Right.
And reuse from, I believe, the female Cobra Troopers for the most part on the left. I know 610 is in on these. Woody's in on these. I think Frank is. I'm just waiting to see what the price is going to be, what the magic number is going to be for this. Because depending on what the magic number is, that may deter people from wanting to get this, even whether or not you have the Rattler or not.
Right.
Because that's not really a lot in there.
I would say 60. I would go at 60, man. 59.95.
And there's no picture of the crate opening, but it does show that the bottom can come off. So let's see. So 610 is saying that, or well, Frank is saying he's getting 3 swamp skis.
I believe it.
610 says they should be $59.99 unless he was told wrong.
I would say that's normally what they
swamp, I think for the swamp skis, I think 60. Frank said I'm only getting one of these rack crews. 610 said, I think in all honesty, because standard 2-packs are now $62.99, this will probably be $69.99. That is a steep $70. I'm not quite sure if we're getting $70 worth here, but
If
That is just my opinion. Of course, everyone has their own takes, but
oh,
it's
I got the deep cut on this one, man. This guy right here, man. I've seen plenty of Amazon exclusives end up in the exclusive toy section of Ross, and you know, people that are going to have the Rattler are going to be really interested in this. Then you got the Completionist, but then after that, you know, I think the market for these, nobody's going to want to shell out 70 for a plastic box that has a Cobra symbol on it.
I guess we'll see whoever gets it in hand first.
It's not a bad set. Don't get me wrong. I mean, you got 2 figures, you know, it's plenty of accessories and all that, but that price tag for them,
it's steep. If it's 70, it's steep. That's a steep 70. But I guess we'll see. We'll see what happens.
yeah.
Now we get into the $27.97 America's 250th birthday Duke with his wonderful red, white, and blue attire. He looks like a bomb pop or rocket pop to me. I think that's what those are called, rocket pops. So for me, this is Rocket Pop Duke. He has been termed Communist Duke, as well as some other very creative names.
Yeah, the Puerto Rican Duke, I've heard that.
The Puerto Rican Duke.
Yeah, Puerto Rican Duke. Because you know the star on the gun, man. The red, you know, the white star with the red.
Yeah.
Man, you got Texas people claiming that. You know, they're. I understand where the Puerto Rico thing comes from as well, with the colors too. So,
I don't know. It doesn't really speak 250th birthday to me. It just speaks, hey, we have a shitload of these retro carded Dukes that we made that didn't sell, so let's throw some new paint on there. Let's cast those weapons in a new color and let's charge almost $30 for it. And make him look like he's taking a very aggressive,
well,
like he shit himself back there. I don't know.
I mean, if you're a completionist for collecting these things, you're stuck getting them. So, if you're a completionist, hey, there you go. You're gonna have to buy them. Other than that, boy, if you're not a completionist, then this could be out the window. This definitely could be a Ross, which it'll get bought when it shows up in Ross. Don't get me wrong. Everybody would probably wait for it. But I wish they did, man. When Fumbling and Frank were talking about it yesterday on their show, man, I wish they would have just wrapped it, man. I wish they would have just wrapped an American flag. You know, like they do cars nowadays?
Yeah.
Yeah. Take that same idea and put it on Duke. Everything, the hair, the face, everything. Just wrap it. If you want to go celebrate America, do it that way. Just go outlandish with it.
Frank said GB making decisions on Joe Collector stuff.
Hey, Frank, I'm sorry, man, but it's true though. If you're a completionist, you're getting it. If you don't get it, then you're not a completionist.
And 610 said, I think in all honesty, because standard 2-packs are $62.99, it will probably be $69.99.
Yeah.
It's just a guess, nothing concrete, but all classified 2-pack figures start at $62.99, like Steeler and Short Fuse as well. And Frank said if it's $69.99, he's going to get another Swamp Ski. And he is getting one Duke and one Dire Night Creeper.
I knew you.
Frank, I would say just wait, because this thing will go on clearance. This is a doomed for clearance figure. I would say by the time Black Friday rolls around, this thing will be. Walmart will try to get
the 4th of July thing.
Every little they will get.
And yeah, by October, it's got to be gone by October, man. Walmart's going into Christmas mode after that.
Yep.
So these things, man, But you know what? I will say this, man. You get a cowboy hat that can fit his head. You got a cowboy Duke, man. You got a cowboy Duke. You got a cowboy Duke, man. Come on, man. Take that strap with the grenade off, man. Get rid of that. Put a cowboy hat on him. Get him a horse. Cowboy Duke.
I mean, there's so many things they could have did instead. They could have did something from the Revolutionary War, like you guys were saying.
That would have been, you know what? Now that I think about that idea, if they would have did a Snake Eyes with a Revolutionary War attire, that would have been probably sick, man. That probably would have been sick.
They could have did that.
Oh man, Snake Eyes busting out with the red fucking British Army shit. Oh my god, as the enemy.
I mean, I don't know that maybe. I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe if they had done. I think if they wanted to do a cool exclusive, but it wouldn't be a Walmart collector con. If anything, it'd probably be a Pulse exclusive. But it would be cool if they replicated in figure form that statue of the 4 soldiers planting the American flag.
Iwo Jima. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
If they had done that, I think more people would have been in on it. And if they had casted them in like that kind of like a metal, kind of like a reflective, I don't know, like a metallic, not a metallic, plastic, but something to make it look like a statue, and then just kind of made like a stand and put foot pegs in there and like a little place where you could place the flag. I think people would have been in on it because people, you corner the classified people, you got the World War II people that will collect anything World War II related, and then you got your standard military guys. And since Valorverse is doing World War II figures, you could have had that right there. You could have had that for free, Hasbro. You could have had that for free, but instead you cheaped out and used whatever remaining retro carded Dukes and made this.
If they wanted to do this, if they wanted to put out a 4th of July retro carded G.I. Joe, if they really like, yes, we want to do this, then looking at all the Joe characters out there, I'm like, there's only one person to put.
No, right? I said it doesn't need to be a Walmart exclusive. It could have been just on Pulse, and if they had done like a figure version of that statue, people would have been in on it.
Nah, man, they should have put fucking Sergeant Slaughter in this damn package. Period, man. If you're gonna do 4th of July and you want to do a G.I. Joe, you put Sergeant Slaughter in the damn retro card, man.
Walmart asked for it. Well, Walmart probably was like, can we get something better? Because this is gonna sit around. I'm telling you, this thing is not. It's gonna sit around. It just makes me sad the more I look at it. So I'm moving on to I'm moving on to the Night Creeper. That dude just makes me so damn sad to know that he is going to be clogging every clearance aisle in every Walmart in the next couple of months. Now this I think will move. I think this will move more than the Duke.
Yeah.
This Night Creeper, it's not for me though, but it's an interesting concept. I think more people would have been enticed if there was a way to swap the arms out from translucent arms to just the regular Night Creeper arms. But I don't know how they would have. I don't know how they would have done that. But this one will sell. This one will sell. The crystal ball sold, so this will sell.
Yeah, it's gonna. I mean, it works with all that, man. It's just, and you know, Frank, Frank, Woody, all them. Think about all the different heads. You got the Dyer.
See, look at 610 said seriously back in December when I first heard the 250th anniversary Duke description, I was praying for a Colonial Army Duke.
Negative. This is going to sell because now you got so many more options, man, because you got that dire wolf, man, that's got them cobra heads, the damn wolf head. Now you got the squid heads.
Look at this. Look at this guy here. I'm not a completionist. I'll kit bash the legs. I don't wait for clearance. It doesn't help the lie.
Lies. Come on, Frank.
That is a lie, Frank. That is subliminal. That is some subliminal messaging that is being sent. Frank is living in They Live. He is living in They Live, and somebody needs to get him a pair of glasses. Get him a pair of the sunglasses.
Hey, man, either Rowdy Piper or...
get him the John Otta glasses. Somebody go find Frank. Go find Frank in California and replicate the 15-minute fight scene between Roddy Piper and Keith David until he finally agrees that waiting on clearance helps the lie. And that he should order another Professor Hulk.
No, he'll get another Swampski.
Frank said they won't make a unique figure for the 250th. Spend all that for a new. Nah, Walmart doesn't deserve new molded figures for that. It's just a super quick repaint, cash grab.
That's why I said they should have did Slaughter. If they wanted a cash grab, they should have did Slaughter again.
Walmart probably asked Hazard for a G.I. Joe 4th of July fig and ordered a huge amount for them to do this. I bet $100 they both sell out on Pulse, and I bet 20 they both sell out on Walmart. 610 is feeling like a gambling man tonight. Frank said 610. I agree with you. Alpha and GB don't know with the smiley face.
No, man. Mm-hmm.
Frank has got the quips tonight. He's feeling quippy. But yeah, the Night Creeper I think will do better. I thought that was that whatever that thing is, the raptor. Yeah, that's what I thought it was.
Jurassic Joe. I don't know the real name of it. I just call it Jurassic.
Now, shout out to Jay Gonzo because he did send me pictures that these are showing up at Target. But this is, I guess, a subline that Jazzers is doing for the Netflix stuff for that little cartoon.
I'm going to recommend anybody that gets this toy, if you're listening, out there in the world, if you get this toy there, that first one at the beginning, please do not show the mouth on YouTube. Because I got a feeling. I got a feeling, y'all. I got a feeling.
You got a feeling.
That thing looked like a starfish.
It looks like one of those plant things I fought in that John Carpenter game this weekend.
Which song did what in the butt? What in the butt? Do my butt, big old butt. Do my butt, big old butt. Yes, that's what's going to happen to you, y'all. Do not get that fig and display it like that.
So these are 3 3/4 inch. I do like the little monster though. This little pumpkin monster.
I hope that that show they're gonna do is good.
I like the little waffle that she comes with, the little waffle accessory. I think so. I think so. They seem to be spending a lot on the advertising for this, clearly, with this line. But did y'all just stop? Did y'all stop on them 6-inch figures? Because what the fuck? The Demogorgon sold out and they ain't been seen since. Now, I don't worry about it because I got 2 of them. So I'm not worried about it. But, I mean, how the fuck is it that you made this bomb-ass Demogorgon figure and you haven't made anything else? What are we doing? Come on, Jazzers, get your shit together. I don't care if you gotta make 50,000 variants of this damn Demogorgon. You will have my money. The shit is quality. Now the Dustin and the 11, that shit is questionable. They didn't really. The budget for that first wave went towards the Demogorgon.
All of it, man. Detail work, sculpt, everything went straight to that motherfucker.
So yeah, we need a Vecna. We need everyone else. All right, I get it. You're trying to get the children into this Tales from 85, but come on, man. There's also us too. You know,
I ain't gonna lie. When I did see when I first saw them figs, man, when they first showed up in Target, and I saw
you didn't pull the trigger on the Demogorgon?
I didn't want to get involved.
When I saw those were showing up, I called the first Target I called. They said they had them. I took my ass right up to that Target that morning, and I got the 2 Demogorgons they had. I didn't see them in any other store since.
Check your Walmart because Walmart's now are.
I checked too. Somebody went through it's only been 11 in Dustin, I think. I don't know. Maybe the Upside Down took whatever remaining Demogorgons they need because it's only been Dustin and 11, and those are doomed for clearance. Yeah. So, so I don't know about this. I think these are probably going to show up at Ross, though. These are definite Ross Con.
You know, when I look at them, I get the Ghostbusters feel from them.
Yeah,
real big.
Yeah, with the art style.
Yeah, it's not bad though. Don't get me wrong. I like that they're doing the card art and all that. But man, yeah, you're right. That's Ross and Ollie's bait all day.
Yeah.
If they have a Demogorgon that comes out in that way, then they'll probably get picked up. That thing there, I don't know, man. What does it do, man? Does it do anything?
I don't know. That is for you to find out on a future toy hunt. So it's a Guyver. What is this?
A Road.
Oh, so the reissues went back up on Big Bad Toy Store.
I've never liked that version of Jean Grey. I ain't gonna lie, I never liked that outfit. I know it's
the 90, what is this, 91, 92?
Yeah, something like that. And she sported it in the X-Men cartoon as well. But I never liked that shit, man. I hated that.
And then the Droideka is back up in stock, the reissue. So if you need a Droideka, there you go. Pee-wee is heading back to Target in spring with his creepy ass mannequin and his weird Earth man thing and this coked out pterodactyl man.
Yeah. And he's got the tape face.
And he's got the tape face. Still no cherry. They still have not made the chair with the face. This is the second. This is the second. Fucking was this the second or third Pee-wee, and he still does not come with the chair.
Well, they're dipping on you, man. They're the first one came out with some
no
stuff.
bicycle. I mean, I don't care. I didn't grow up with Pee-wee Herman. I
had the unfortunate pleasure of growing up with this fella.
The unfortunate pleasure. I don't know. Shane is here. Wow. Shane's about to probably give you an earful for shitting on. Frank said he will be back. It is dinner time. 6:10.
Man. It was a good show, man. It was crazy though, man. It was crazy. Lawrence Fishburne, man. I was like, my goodness. That man has come a long way.
He has come a long way. Okay. And then
everybody got a game, man.
So people are saying Magneto. People are saying Psylocke for the SH Figure Arts Gamerverse. We'll see. They haven't done anything that I'm impressed with, and I own several of those Bandai SH Figure Arts figures. But if it's a Psylocke, I'm worried. I'm worried if it's a Psylocke because people are holding their expectations really high, and the Cyclops came out and there was issues, and people had to make 3D printed parts to fix it. The Wolverine, I think, had something that needed fixing. The Spider-Man's about to come out, and I think his proportions look.
I think with the Wolverine, the problem was I think he wasn't scaled right.
Like, yeah, he was the same size as Cyclops.
Yeah. It's like, what the fuck? You got Hugh Jackman over there? What's going on?
Yeah, I'm not holding too much hope out on that. And then the 2000X Merman, Tila, Orko, and Roboto.
Roboto looks cool.
So the pre-orders are coming out soon. I don't know. I don't think I ever watched the 200X cartoon either.
I watched the original joint, and then I watched whatever came out on Netflix from Kevin Smith. I caught a few episodes of whatever it was that came on Cartoon Network back in the day. I don't know what that.
I don't even think I saw it on Cartoon Network.
Oh, it came on. Oh well, it did.
Or maybe it just depends on. Maybe it just depends on what time slot it was in. Because if it was like late at night, then I was already in bed.
Yeah. That came on in the evening time.
So if it was approaching like Adult Swim hours, then they weren't letting me stay and watch no Adult Swim.
Man, back in the day,
I was not watching no Adult Swim back then.
It was different back then than it is now, though. Very different. I mean, I remember, like, I'd be done come home fucked up from the club, man. Adult Swim would still be on. Shit. That shit used to go to like 4 or 5 in the morning.
So we got another Batman.
What is this?
Those proportions look janky. That's some janky proportions in the torso.
Based off of?
I have no idea. Then we have this Batman that looks like he shit himself. He's got the shit my suit face. Then we got Flasher Batman ready to flash somebody with the trench coat.
Hey, you want to see my Batarang?
And he has no accessories, GB. There is nothing else in this damn box. It is just him.
Man, they've been.
Look at there ain't nothing in this damn box either.
You get your standard collector card and your standard stand.
Damn, man, getting
Oh, look
robbed.
at that. No, that coat's different than Westworld Batman.
He's got some tiny ass hands too. He's got some kind of baby hands. Jeez.
That was
And
crazy.
then we get
Oh shit!
White
Now,
Lantern Batman.
now that looks cool. Oh fuck that! I'm sorry.
Goofy ass Batman. I
This
don't know
game.
what the hell that is.
Okay. Injustice Gang. All right, I got you. All right. That White Lantern though, man. Ah shit! I might be in on that.
And then we have Dark Wolf and Tigra.
Tigra ready for a wet T-shirt contest, y'all. I'm sorry. What the hell?
These, man, these are $84.99 each, and the articulation on these figures is atrocious.
Who makes
The
these?
sculpt is there. Is this Frazetta Girls? Is it Loose Collector?
Oh, really?
Maybe, because I think they did the Fire and Ice, I think too. But the proportions, the sculpt is there. It's just the articulation does not play with the sculpt at all. Like very minimal
Well, it's like-
articulation.
There's a difference between the dude and the girl, man, with what their joints are working with.
Yeah, I don't know, but $84.99, I think not. All right, now this I have not pre-ordered a figure so damn fast in my life. As soon as this went up on Big Bad Toy Store, I immediately pre-ordered this. We now officially have a Jason Takes Manhattan for our collections.
Ah,
Now he's not an ultimate. He's not an ultimate, and
is what they say.
I think that's going to piss people off because it's not an ultimate. However,
What the fuck is
this, so he should come
Okay,
in.
put the mask off. He comes on. Wait a minute. There's more going on. He's got a mask that he can take off.
Yeah, well, he's got the masked head, and then he's got the unmasked head. I don't know why it's not in here, but
So there's a potential here. There
well,
may-
no, I think he's gonna come with very little because it's not an ultimate. It's one of those single carded.
Oh, man.
I think.
A card?
Let
What?
me see. I think so because what they showed at Toy Fair, I think was him that they're putting 7 or no, they're putting 8, 9, and that Savini Jason on these cards. Let me see if I can find it. Because I think this was the only way they were gonna get these made. Yeah, I think that was the only way these were. Yeah, here's the pictures right here. Let me see from Toy Fair. Where the hell is the picture of just the Jasons? There we go. All right. So yeah, this right here is what they showed. Oh, well, maybe these might be ultimates because this says Ultimate Savini Jason, and I think what was the price on these?
Maybe 36.
Yeah, 35. So It's tough to say because I think
Bring that picture back up you just had up, because they had one box over there for the one, because it does look like they're ultimates, man.
well that one that had the box by itself, that was the video game, that was the reissue.
Okay.
But I'm looking. No, it looks like he's got the 3 hands, he's got the axe, and the unmasked head.
Unless NECA has decided for their version of for the tariffs, they'll just say we're going to charge you the same, take more out the box.
No, I think because these are based off of this is based off the Friday the 13th game, and they had every version of Jason from the original to X. But because the Friday the 13th license is kind of screwy because it's a 2-party license and the 2 people that hold each half fucking hate each other. So to get them to sit in a room together and agree is just, it's not worth it. So I think with this Jason universe, I think the only way for them to get Jason Takes Manhattan, Jason Goes to Hell, and most likely Jason X is for them to just do it this way. Where he'll have the ultimate, it's an ultimate, but he won't have shit that you see in the movie. It'll just be the stuff from the game, which is why he doesn't come with that many hands, why he only comes with the axe, and why he only comes with his like rotten grape face that he's
I'm
got.
still thinking that the mask comes off and on him. I don't think you get another head.
No, because that in the description of Big Bad Toy Store, it says 2 different heads, and when I looked at Toy Arc, it shows 2 different. It shows 2 different head sculpts. But I mean, if you have a bunch of other Jasons or any of the other NECA horror figures, you could find something to give them.
Yeah.
You're always going to have a machete to give them. But yeah, it's just unfortunate that they had to go this way for us to get this figure. But it was either we got it this way or we just don't get it at all.
All right.
So if this is their way of giving us 8, 9, and X, then I'm game, because that means every Jason will have been made at that point. From 1 through X, Freddy versus Jason got a figure, and the Friday the 13th remake.
What up, BX? What up, Fumbling?
So, but he looks dope. I definitely need it because Kane Hodder is my favorite Jason. So I do need to get Jason Takes Manhattan because I have New Blood, which is my favorite Jason movie. Eventually I'll get all of them because I think it'll look cool now that we have an actual Pamela Voorhees. We have a Betsy Palmer figure. I think it'll be cool if you have her standing in front and all the Jasons behind her. I think that'll look cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm sure people are pissed about it that he doesn't come with much, especially for 30 something. But
yeah,
that if that was their only workaround, then that's it. Here's Black Canary here. That face is just.
I don't. Yeah.
Well, I don't know who took these pictures either, because this is some very strong lighting. Like we're shooting at like 130% lighting. This is some very rough lighting, and it doesn't help the thing. Okay, look at you. See, that's not bad. That's not bad. It's not Nicholson. It's not totally Nicholson, but it's enough. It's enough. There's enough there.
Can you zoom in on that? We got a little clip playing right over there. We can compare side by side.
I can't. It won't let me zoom in on Instagram.
I'm looking though. I'm looking hard.
It's. I mean. It's not one.
It's not bad. It's not bad.
It's not 100% Nicholson.
It's not great.
Nicholson had a little bit more in the cheeks.
Yeah.
A little bit more.
A little fuller face.
Yeah, and he had more of a rounder towards where the chin is. It was more. He had more of a rounder face, but it's not bad. If you didn't want to go through the effort of buying a custom or buying a 3D printed head and painting all that's not bad. I think it'll be fine. The logo, I don't know why the hell does he come with a dolphin?
That's his best friend, man.
Is that the dolphin we were supposed to get in classified? That the secret piece was supposed to be for?
Flipper. That's what it's for. But yeah, man, this dolphin loves his ass.
This is actually canon. He has a dolphin as a best friend.
Motherfucker hangs with him all the time.
And then we have this Supergirl. I don't know what the hell this is from, but she's got some.
It looks like a classic one, like what I mean.
She's got some blocky ass feet. Oh my!
Yeah,
like she's got like wooden shoes.
They put out that old school Superman early last year, I think.
Yeah, but why are her feet so like blocky?
That's how they do it, man. Back in the day.
Oh, I do.
Wearing stacks in the 60s, man.
Oh boy.
She wearing stacks.
Space fishies are the reason he does bounties. Their feed costs money. Fumbling is here. The statue man is here. And since he's here, who was it that put that up about look, Flummin, that's free. That's your sign. Get another Hot Toys. Take 20% off select Hot Toys. There you go. There you go. It's a sign, Flummin. It's a sign. Buy a quarter scale statue. 20% off.
And that little Grogu right there in the corner calling your name.
Yep, get him. Look at the General Grievous right there. That one will make it to you. I promise. The post office will not have any issues with you.
Shit.
With this General Grievous. Alfred's loves dolphins. It's the only thing he loves in the universe. This is actually so next week. This wave should be out. So I had X-23 and the Cowboy Deadpool pre-ordered, but I canceled the Cowboy Deadpool because the Blade went back up for pre-order. So those are the only two. If I could find that first wave Wolverine for cheap, then I would consider getting that yellow and brown costume. I think it's stupid that you have to buy 2 figures to get an unmasked head. But the bald lady, I'm passing on her. This other Wolverine, I'm passing on. But they got me for the Cowboy Deadpool because that little spinning revolver little effect is cool. But I am excited for the X-23, though. I think she'll, out of this wave, I believe she will be the sleeper figure here. And the one that's heading to Roscon is the bald lady.
I don't know about the bald lady, but
okay, then out of the 6, which one do you think is going to end up at Ross? Because it's not going to be Blade. The Wesley Snipes.
Right now, I will say this now. for MCU, for Marvel Cinematic Universe figures, those don't come into Ross that often. They do not. But yeah, your bald lady. I mean, any of them. To be honest with you, you got a chance for any of them to be in there. To be honest with you.
Okay, what about Ollie's then? Since MCU figures do go to Ollie's.
Yeah, you're right about that. Shit, they're gonna get fucking they'll get the bald chick and they're gonna get the black and yellow, the one on the left, the sleeveless Wolverine.
They're gonna just get cases of that.
Yeah, I don't know how good, the Deadpool. People are. You got to be into the cowboy Deadpool, man. I mean, it looks cool. Don't get me wrong, but I mean, if you already have other Deadpools, I can see where some people might
look at him. He caved in. He caved in on the 20%. Look at two Silver Surfers. Jeez. Get him an intervention. We're getting an intervention. Next Sunday is the Fumbling Through the Galaxy. It's the Tales from the Intervention. Tales from the Intervention next Sunday. We're sitting him down. We are having a talk about his Hot Toys obsession. The man is single-handedly keeping them in business. And Fumbling said the bald fig is Ross bound. Alfred said, I didn't want anything on the next wave from Marvel. Ozempic Blade is a pass. I think it looks fine. If you keep the glasses on, it's fine. But once you take the glasses off, his face doesn't look that
I
great.
wonder with that Blade specifically, I wonder how that head would look on a one of the older Blades from before, like Midnight Suns Blade.
I mean, my plan is with that Blade, I found somebody that 3D prints the sheath with the Daywalker blade, the sword, the Daywalker sword, and they 3D print his stakes, and they 3D print his vest. So I'm gonna get those, paint them, seal them, throw them on this figure, throw on a trench coat. It'll look better because I don't like that little kukri blade that he had. I'm just like, he needs a Daywalker sword, man. What happened to it? What happened to the Daywalker sword? Was it not in the budget? You couldn't find it? Right. Did somebody steal it? What happened? Did the IRS take it? The IRS took it. I guarantee you the IRS has that Daywalker sword sitting somewhere in some damn warehouse with the muscle car, with his car from the first movie, because Wesley Snipes did state that he did own that car. He took that car. They let him have the car from that movie, and when the IRS came knocking, they took the fucking car. Yeah. The IRS took that car. They took his car. So somebody out there that is retired from the IRS is driving Blade's car around. Right. Driving the car that was owned previously by Wesley Snipes. And they will be anonymous. They will never, what's it called? They got a newer phone. Oh, look it. 610 has upgraded. He thinks
he done upgraded his phone, boy.
Mendoza said the only animals Lobo feels deserve to be left alone. You mess with his fishies and it's your ass. So he does. Interesting. I don't know how dolphins ended up in space, but
hey, Lobo's in space, man. So,
but I think. Well, I already talked about the snake, and I guess this is Jesse Ventura, this Austin, and Michelle McCool with a broken belt, and Bob Backlund's decapitated head.
What the hell?
It's a Build-A-Figure. I guess now the Target, you know how Target does their wave of Legends figures that always go on clearance.
Right.
Well, now they're putting Build-A-Figure pieces in there.
Ah.
That is
Look
just
at
so
Bob
funny.
Backlund. Okay.
That is just funny that the Jesse Ventura after last week about him and his being the special guest referee at SummerSlam for him going on his rant, his constant rants about being a Navy SEAL. Let me see if there was anything else.
And I hate to say it, I don't think he is a Navy SEAL. I believe if I have memory.
No, I think he did. I think there is footage out there of him in Vietnam.
I believe, if I am correct, a long time ago he went on Oprah and he clarified what he did. He was like a EOD. He ordnance. Ordnance.
Yeah, underwater demolitions.
Yeah. And he received some similar training to Navy SEALs. But I believe he skirts. I think he skirts with that damn title, man. I don't know, man. I think, man. I don't know.
Don't get him started, because he'll keep going. That man is hell bent on letting you know that he is a Navy SEAL. All right, now since Alpharetta is back, since he showed up, we only have one TF for this week. We have a new snail shell figure, and her name is Onimusha, the Demon Witch, and she's got a club. She can kick high kicks.
You might get Frank on this one.
And I don't think there's any information or anything like that. But she's wearing soft goods, so what that implies is you could, as this little tiny picture implies, you could peek underneath there if you wanted to.
Oh, Lord.
So if you ever get bored one night, you could always peek underneath there for a surprise. But this is using the new snail shell bodies, which is the same. This is the same body that the Romanki gun girl that I have, the third party Rebecca, or if you own any of the Romanki bodies, that is the bodies that they're using now for snail shell. So you will get more articulation. They have listened to people that have said the articulation needs improvements. So this is the first that will have the new articulation. So there you go. Yep, he sold. He's got the eyes. He sold. The foot uppercuts never looked so sweet, or axe kick. All depends on how you look at it. DX said they look dope. I don't know, man. The horns always remind me of my ex. She was a hell-raising demon. Wow, we're learning quite a bit about. We're getting some lore drops here in the chat here. I was not expecting that at all.
She looks pretty badass, to be honest with you. I mean, that figure looks pretty badass.
I mean, very surprising, because usually this is showing more. We're used to seeing figures with like 5 to 10% clothing, and everything else is just fair game. So, shout out to Snail Shell for at least putting enough coverage, kind of, on her. But they always sell extra clothes for each figure that you could buy. But yeah, that was it. It was a very light week of it's a very light week of news. Not too much. I'm sure St. Patrick's Day we will get some news. We'll get some Joe drops according to 610, the reliable source himself. Well, did you get any new pickups? Did you get anything recently that
Recent? Yeah. They'll make you a little sick. Not too bad. Oh yeah.
I did see though that the WrestleMania displays are starting to pop up.
Yeah, I saw that too. Man,
I saw them today, but they didn't really. The selection wasn't great.
Target, man. I got lucky at fucking Target, man. It ain't nothing new, but they had the Steeler and short fuse for fucking what it was, $22.40. $22.40. They had them on clearance for $22.40, and there was one sitting there. I'm like, where did this come? I hadn't even seen this thing sitting on the shelf for like at least a month or two. But I go in there and I saw it, and that's when I knew. I was like, when I saw it, I was like, let me go check the price on this thing. And sure enough, they had a deal. And then the Walmart that I actually go to get groceries from all the time. I mean, like all the time. It is like less than 10 minutes away. They had this guy clearanced out for $8, man. So I had to pick them on up. I was forced. They forced my hand on a dang last row in Casey Jones. But that was it. Them were the only pickups I had.
That's not bad. I would say that's a good pick.
But
all right. So for me, courtesy of Woody 222, he was kind enough to pick me up.
The black
on exclusive black. I was messing around with it, and mine, I guess, does have that issue. If you move it around too much, this does pop out, but
wow.
it's not a deal breaker for me. His hat is removable, which is very cool. The sword or his bladed weapon is cool. His pew pew is cool. His little extra knife, it's not bad. He comes with some extra hands. I like it. I'm excited for the line. The soft goods with the wiring in it is nice. So there's that. I found this at Five Below. I don't know where this was hiding in the back room, but this is old, and I know this is old because this says 2023 on it, and that's probably around when I actually found this at Five Below. But I got another one of these little teeny tinies, but it's bazooka related, so it's got little candies and stuff like that.
Okay.
Use it for the background. It comes with a little shelf you could build. So it's got bazookas, ring pops, and little displays you can stack them in. So there was that, and then it was a 30% off, plus I had a $5 off coupon for Michaels. So I went and got one of these to try out, and I think I'm going to go back and get more of these. It's technically supposed to be for photos. However, this also works for figures as well. And I've seen people use these, but they slide out and you can put figures in them, the accessories, and they open up. So it comes with 16 of them. So anyone that has like more pricier figures and you're running out of space, you can put them in there, carry it around, you can stack them. So yeah, check Michaels for those. They also sell those little plastic ones individually. So that was it. I don't have anything else because my other 2 items have not come in the mail yet.
Yeah.
I think Thursday for the Etsy stuff, and then the Agent Venom is on its way, which I got for 70 something, because I guess I went to go check out and it told me I had add these points. I guess they have like a point system for however much you spend, but I never ordered from them, so I don't know how I got enough points. But I had 20. I think the most you get is 2,500 points. So what should have been like 90 something dollars, it knocked $25 off of it. So I got it for 70 something. So
Hell yeah.
it's on the way. He's on the way. I'm just hoping that it doesn't distract me from current videos I'm trying to work on, because I'm not. Do figures fit well enough?
Yeah, what
Yeah,
size?
I have two figure arts in here. So they might be, so these are 4.7, or wait, no, 4x6 photos.
Or so 6 inches.
So more for import figures, like Figure Arts, Reveltech should fit in here. This is just more for like your more expensive figures.
Right.
Like the more pricier figures, I would say get one of these or get these little plastic cases, because they sell the plastic cases by themselves and they sell the smaller cases for these, but I got the bigger one because I wanted to see what it is, what it's all about. And they slot in there and they stay in there. They're locked in there, so they're not going to fall out. But yeah, you get like 16 of these cases, but they're good. They're good. I've seen people that do like figure stuff on TikTok. They keep all their stuff in there too. So that was my pickups. But yeah, my only figure was the black, and I feel obligated to at least do a short video on this for Woody.
Yeah.
Because there was no way I was gonna. Well, I could have waited on the site, but people were probably already good to go, ready to grab that off the site. Oh, and since Jay Gonzo's here, we're gonna bring up that. We're bringing back up that the newest thing to hit Five Below. Where the hell was that? Where the hell was that picture at? I think it was Toy Shiz that had it. I think, or maybe it was it. Oh, here it is. Here it is. So, since Gonzo got here a little late, so this is Gonzo. This is hitting Five Below. This is the newest thing to hit the teeny tinies. And it's Ninja Turtles, so this is right up your alley. This is, you got to get it. You got to get it now. I think I can't quite tell what all comes in here. I know there's food items that might be like a little gaming console. I can't tell if this is protein powder or what that's supposed to be, but that looks like protein powder. There's like a bag of groceries. So you might be able to fudge a couple of these. Maybe if you have figures that are on the bigger end of 6-inch, you might be able to use everything. This little van, though, I don't know how you could use that, but there's definitely some potential here. So wish I knew a couple of stores. Oh, you were in a couple. I'll check mine and see if I find it, and I'll let you know. But I definitely want it for that little bag of groceries. That's, yeah, I see a lot of potential here for pictures, especially those pizza boxes. But yeah, you have to, I saw Ninja Turtles. I had to let Gonzo know. And Gonzo also said that was a great deal on your Casey Jones that you picked up there.
Thank you.
But as for those figure cases, I'd say they're worth it. I would say they're worth it. But yeah, Michaels comes in clutch sometimes. Even when you're not going in there to get stuff for figures, they always have something in there that you could use. But yeah, the cases, these cases, they work. Oh, you know what? Shit, I almost forgot something because I forgot that NECA dropped this today, and I meant to talk about it, and I didn't think to talk about this. So finally we get some news on this. This was shown at Toy Fair, and I was wondering what the deal is. Finally, next Monday for the Terrifier 2 Little Pale Girl and Art the Clown 2-pack. So finally, there is some news coming out of this. We're finally getting some more Terrifier stuff on the shelves. That may be good for some, maybe not for others. But there you go. So expect GB to find this at some point, and then it'd be gone as soon as he turns around. Somebody's gonna snatch it right off the shelf.
More than likely.
I know the Terrifier 2 art is for collector or haulathon.
He goes fast, man. That I can say for NECA. That you know, I've seen Ninja Turtle stuff go fast, and I've seen a few other things go fast through NECA, but that one went pretty quick.
I still haven't opened mine. I still have mine in the box still.
Yeah.
I still have not opened it. He's still in there. He's still in the box. I just haven't opened them, but hopefully, if they're smart enough, hopefully they put out the Santa art before Christmas.
Ooh, yeah, they could.
And then they did, announce this here. So what's interchangeable hands, the mask, and the axe. That's pretty much it. Nothing on the packaging though. But oh my, Q4 at 26. Damn, that's a long ass way from now. That's crazy.
I got the part 3. I got the part 3, Jason.
I have part 6 and part 7.
Well, damn, how many parts is that?
Oh, there's freaking a billion of them.
Yeah, part 6 and part 7, because I have my Harry Warden in front of them from My Bloody Valentine, which that was also a Holothon figure. That and the black and white Creature from the Black Lagoon came out at the same time, and I was able to get. I was worried because I didn't think, and I still haven't seen that Harry Warden at any Target. Never saw him at any Target. Saw him at a couple conventions, but never saw him in the actual store. But that's a very good figure, that Harry Warden. It's a good one. Gonzo said, I've seen the 5-inch versions at Walmart. I almost pulled the trigger just for the accessories. Gonzo wants the dead possum from the Little Pale Girl.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that was it. I don't think oh, that's right, the that 2-pack for what's it called was hitting too, that Bride of Frankenstein one.
Yeah.
But
I don't know about that one. It's
I saw this at Target too, and I still haven't. I need to get that one for my shelf, the Samurai.
yeah, it doesn't look bad.
Yeah, because he's right down there, that Terrifier too. So that, I think that may be the one that goes the fastest, besides the Pee-wee and maybe the Turtles. I know Usagi's gonna go quick. Super Grover might go quick, but I think everything else might sit there. What the hell? I didn't even know they made Rolling Stones figures. Interesting.
What?
That Mick Jagger is accurate as hell, though. They did get his big ass lips right. So
that's going to be, from the packaging, that's going to be soft goods.
yeah, it's soft goods. You can see it. He looks so damn short next to Keith Richards. He looks like a fucking child.
I know he's like short.
I don't know.
Man,
I don't know what's going on with the face though. Like he kind of looks like Rocky Dennis in the face a little bit.
I don't know, man. He's gonna be I think they're gonna charge like $35 for them.
I don't know. It says officially shipping now, so you can get them at the NECA store. So yeah, if you need if you need half of the Rolling Stones, I guess. I don't know if we're getting the other half, so you might have to kit bash the other half of the Frankenstein. I have Frankenstein. I have the black and white version that NECA did. Oh, you know what? I never opened that Wolfman either. I think all I'm missing now is the Mummy. I think I'm missing the black and white Mummy, and I'll be caught up. Because the Invisible Man, they haven't done in black and white. But I have everyone else. I have the Creature from the Black Lagoon. I have Dracula. I have the Bride of Frankenstein, and the Wolfman. So yeah, I think I'm only missing the Mummy. I never saw the Mummy. But yeah, I don't know. Was there anything else for us to? Was there any other news? Because it feels like it's been a slow week for.
As far as like toy news, no, but I did see a video of Arnold Schwarzenegger talking about Commando 2, Another Predator, and King Conan at whatever con they got. There's an actual Arnold Schwarzenegger con. He has
It's called the Arnold.
Yeah,
I think there's a lot of fitness people still
Y'all find
show
this
their
on
pizza.
YouTube, y'all, because he was at that con and he was telling people about that stuff. There is going to be a Commando 2. There is going to be another Predator, and there's going to be a another Conan.
Okay, I just came across this. I guess this is a part of Roblox. I guess it's part of the game. I don't know how the hell that has to do with Roblox, but this is Dino Riders, is this not?
Basically,
No idea about the price on this thing, but
what's the size?
How big these things are?
I don't know.
So it's snake armor for a dino.
I don't know. They have a Velociraptor.
Ah, there we go. All right, so it's a little kid.
And I
Oh,
guess they
God. Okay.
So these are some knockoff Power Rangers.
I guess for Roblox, I don't know. Roblox always has some knockoff of something that somebody made in there. But the T-Rex is cool. The rest of them, I don't know. I would say if the T-Rex is priced right, I would get it because it would go with my Robo Skull because they're the same color.
Ah,
It's the same color scheme, so it'd be a Robosaur, and a Robo Skull. Now I don't know what size those figures are to put them in there. They look like 3¾ inch. Or they could be that weird like 5 point something inch figures. I don't know though, but the T-Rex doesn't look bad for the sculpt. I mean, the articulation, you're not going to get much out of the legs, but I mean, it's cool, just something to put on your shelf.
yeah.
Oh, Gonzo said he almost bought these. So you saw, Gonzo, did you see these in the store? What size were the figures and how much were they charging for these? Because if this is at like Target or something, that's probably why I haven't seen them. But they're not terrible. It's just, I don't know. This kind of looks like, I don't know. It was a little cheap though. Like, kind of wish you gave me like the other half of this to just kind of, because I don't think they did on the T-Rex. Yeah, the T-Rex one covers the whole fucking.
Well,
Wow.
you see his you see his belly.
At least they covered the feet though. But I don't know. I don't know nothing about these. Armorsaurus. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know anything about Roblox. I know all that it's popular. Oh, this was for the Hammond collection. Dinosaur is cool.
Yeah, the Hammond collection ones are pretty.
Is this from if this was from that recent, maybe that's probably why I haven't seen it. So are these on the bigger scale? Because I know they made smaller dinosaurs.
See, that's what I'm thinking. Some of these are not.
So I don't know if these are bigger.
See, now I know that's supposed to be smaller, so that's going to be one of their smaller guys.
You said 3.75 for the dinosaur pilots.
Oh boy.
Okay, so they're like modern 1/18 scale. It's not bad. Sculpt on that's not bad.
Now the Hammonds usually are pretty good. And they are very sought after. They usually do not hang around on the shelf.
Yeah, this sneak is cool. If I knew more about, if I was into Metal Gear, this would have been a pre-order for me. Because this just looks great. The fact that he has the extra accessories like the box, this little frog. I don't know what the hell the little frog is from, but it's funny. The sculpt is crisp on there.
Oh, he's a
And
damn.
I think the pre-order, if I guess between March 16th and whenever they cut the pre-orders off, you can get that extra head sculpt for him with the eye patch. They always have, Revoltech always has an incentive in getting pre-orders. They did it with the Harley that I just got, that if you pre-order within a certain time frame, you got the extra faceplate. But here it's a whole head sculpt. So I guess, yeah, it just depends. But the other two figures they showed, I haven't heard anything about. The salsa dancing Voldemort, I believe, is also part of the Target thing. I know he's casting a spell, but to me it looks like he's in the process of doing the cha-cha, so I don't know what Neko was thinking, what they were thinking with that. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it. I mean, I have some very uninteresting things to talk about, but that was everything that was mainly interesting to talk about. But before we end this, though, the Black Ninja from Revoltech. Ninja Gaiden. You're thinking of Ninja Gaiden. What I just showed, that was Snake from, I guess, the Metal Gear that got remastered. I think that's coming out this year. The Snake Eater. So for anyone that is interested, I will type out the hashtag here. But starting next week, anyone that tags with their figure photography with our hashtag here, we will take a portion of our stream and take a look at the wonderful photography from all of you talented photographers out there. So here is the hashtag. So feel free to throw that in there. If you're posting any photography, we'll take a look at that. And next week, we will have a special guest on. And I'm sending you and I'm sending Miss Virgo off with some homework.
Uh-oh.
Now, our guest already sent me their homework done. So I also have some homework as well. We will be doing our top 5 go-to snacks. These are the snacks that you're in the middle. It's the middle of the night. You get a hankering, and these are your top 5 that you go to. These are your top 5 options. So that's your homework. That's Miss Virgo's homework. That's my homework.
That ain't homework for me. I can rattle that off easy.
Well, you both send me separate lists. That way I could get pictures up of everyone's. And make sure you put an honorable mention in there as well.
Yep.
One that you would have put as number one, but something else took its place. So that is our homework. So that'll be next week. Our guest of honor will be on here, and it'll be fun. But GB, I will let you plug.
Oh yeah.
So go away, sir.
Toy hunt. We're gonna have it tomorrow, man. I am on the prowl for the Usagi. I've been. Somebody has put me under contract to get all the Usagi I can get my hands on, and this ain't Woody, but that's what I'm gonna be looking for tomorrow. And I'm gonna film what I'm doing. Gonna go to Ross and see if I can find a stinger for $30. I don't know if I'm gonna find it though. But that'll be tomorrow night at 9:30. And then on a personal note, me and Virgo, we're going to be going to wrestling on Saturday night. This week coming up, this Saturday coming, we're going to wrestling. So look forward to that. I'm going to film whatever happens.
Whatever happens, gonna happen.
Yeah. But that's pretty much it. Then, we got the live on Thursdays at 9:30.
And you're the guest of honor on Sundays. Is this your third or fourth Sunday that you've been doing Tales from the Outer Rim?
Oh,
We've been doing Outer Rim from the beginning.
Yeah, I've been.
Well, in terms of, because you went from the Friday.
Oh yeah. Fumbling moved from Friday to Sunday. So yeah, that actually, it works out, man. It's pretty cool. It's a perfect time for everybody. Frank's available and everything. So
Shout out to Fumbling for not using AI on this week's trivia.
Absolutely. AI, don't trust AI with your trivia.
Because we learned quickly how wrong AI is. Even poor 610 was like, I don't think that's right. Woody was like, that doesn't sound right.
And then what was funny was Virgo, she was looking it up on her phone, and the Google AI was giving a different answer. And I'm like,
robots are competing with each other. Skynet is fighting itself. It doesn't know the damn answer.
Which led me to conclusion that some AIs can be dumb as shit. You got to watch out for the dumb as shit ones. Them are the ones that are going to start the war.
And those are the ones that are the made robots that slip and fall. They drop shit from the pan and they slip and fall, or they trip and stumble.
Right? They're the ones building our buildings that fall down for no reason.
They're the ones you trust to drive you somewhere, and they just swerve into ongoing traffic.
And
you see, and this is all the blame Fumbling because he trusts AI too much to do trivia. It's gonna start from him when the cars start swerving into ongoing traffic. That is when we can go back and blame Fumbling because he's put too much trust in AI.
Yep. They're going to, you know what? It's just a new term that's originated from Alpha here. It's going to be the fuck shit bots. That's what it's going to be. The fuck shit bots.
The fuck shit bots.
FSBs, y'all. Watch out for the FSBs.
The fuck shit bots.
They will get you.
Really?
Well, I guess for me, I'm gonna try to do a short video on this guy. I'm gonna get back to working on the review for that Rebel Tech Harley that took so long to get in hand. And luckily, with the quickness, I was able to fix that QC issue with the paint. No thanks to the people I bought it from who didn't consider that at all a figure defect, but I covered that already earlier in the stream. Yeah, I guess that's it. For me, I appreciate the people that came by and watched me play Toxic Commando. The game is, like I said, it's extremely fun. I think for the price point that they're charging you, it's fun. It's very 80s action movie with cheesy dialogue. And yeah, the soundtrack is good. John Carpenter did the soundtrack. He did the scoring for it. They got another synthwave artist or musical group that I like that did the songs too, called Gunship. And yeah, it's fun. I keep telling BX to get it. I don't know if he got it or not, but I convinced him. I convinced him to get a physical copy of it. I will convince everyone else to support this game if you can. If it's up your alley, if you have a PC or you have a console, go support this game, because these are the games, these are the developers we should be supporting now, the ones that will listen to their audience, because we have 2K that is selling a $150 version of a wrestling game that is just like the previous wrestling games from previous years. They may have one new feature. And Justin Booth tried to sell me on the wrestling game this year, but I gave my money to John Carpenter twice. I gave that man my money.
Probably the smarter move, man. Probably the smarter move.
I gave that man my money twice when he signed something for me. Oh no, you know what? 3 times, because I got a picture. I got him to sign something, and he got me for this game. But I had trust in it, because as much of a grumpy old bastard that man is, he is a fan of video games. He loves his video games. He likes making music, his synthwave music, and collecting his side hustles, his side paychecks.
Yeah.
And I guess the fourth one, which he's been doing a majority of his life, is chain smoking cigarettes.
Yeah.
Which Fumlin did drop that piece of trivia. I knew that piece of trivia. And I wasn't surprised at all when I learned about it. I was like, yeah, that makes sense. That man looks like a chain smoker. That makes very much sense that he would just be smoking off camera.
Right.
But yeah, that's it for episode 58. We will be back next week. Hopefully everyone remembers to do their homework. And I also put the tag in here for anyone that wants to tag their photography, and we'll take a look at that starting next week. And yeah, I don't have an outro, so I'm just